Your brain looks like this. Anyways, leave it. You're just making it flooded with unimaginable information by using unnecessarily your screens. Let's see what happens. Will you turn animal? Maybe. Let's.
Hello everyone. Yes, you read it correct. 5 days without Facebook, without Instagram, without social media, and without any kind of other social media platform. How it happens, how the change will come to you, what will be the difference you will be feeling in your head, what will be the things which will happen to you, right? I tried this and I think everyone should try this because it will test your mental strength, your commitment strength, your patience, and lot more things. And this is more of a wellness kind of video, so I know you will enjoy this because it is something very interesting, that a kind of psychological experiment which I did on myself, and I think everyone should try this, right? So I have five days, five things kind of observations which I'll be sharing with all of you day by day, and I'll be very crisp in all these. I'll not be wasting a single second in this video. I want you everyone to understand this. So let's start. First thing, you start. The day one I realized that you are very less competitive. जब आप videos, photos, status, messages, text, Instagram scroll करना, Facebook scroll करना stop करते हो, when you stop all these things, so let's observe what actually happens, right? You are stopping a very intense source of information just like this, right? This is your mind, and you're stopping this lot more information which is continuously getting in your head. You just stop it. So firstly you feel very less competitive because you don't realize आप बहुत सारी प्रॉब्लम्स क्रिएट करते हो अपने माइंड के लिए कि आप जब कंपटीशन करना चाहते हो किसी से, लाइक यू जस्ट नो वांट टू नो कि वो क्या कर रहा है, कर रही है, वो उसकी वो फोटो देख के वो स्टेटस वहाँ पे है, वो ये खा रहा है, वो ये कर रहा है, आई डोंट नो व्हाट काइंड ऑफ थिंग्स हैपन टू यू, बट इट इज व्हाट आई ऑब्जर्व, राइट? व्हाट आई आस्क्ड आल्सो पीपल कि क्या ऑब्जर्व करते हैं जब आप किसी का स्टेटस देखते हो, तो सो दे आर टोल्ड कि यार पीपल आर एंजॉयिंग आउट एंड वी आर इन दैट शिट, सो दे हैव देयर ओन पर्सपेक्टिव, दे फील लाइक दैट दे आर लॉस्ट इन देयर ओन वर्ल्ड. सो फर्स्टली दिस वॉज द फर्स्ट ऑब्जर्वेशन. आप अपनी वीडियोज, फोटोज और ये सब जब रोक देते हो देखना और इन्फॉर्मेशन मैसेजेस पढ़ना, a lot of time is saved and you feel very light on your head. Second, it can look like a lot of time waste to many people who are working very high on the WhatsApp social media. So this is not for them. Firstly, जिनका काम ही WhatsApp, Facebook पे है, so I think they are managing it well and I hope if they can try, they should try. But it can look like a lot of time waste because when you are not using all these things, so you will be feeling like what should I do now, right? What can I do? And I'll tell you what you should do in this video last night. So it must get agitated because आपने बहुत बड़ा एक काम अपनी ज़िंदगी का रोक दिया है. So you may feel like you are irritated. आपको अजीब लगेगा यार क्या क्या करें, मतलब कैसे करें and all that kind of thing. This is the time when you have to make it happen. Just try to not to tap that. क्योंकि आपको बहुत क्यूरियोसिटी होगी जानने की कि what I have texted and उसके रिप्लाई में क्या आया होगा, या फिर वो कुछ क्या भेजा होगा, उसका स्टेटस क्या होगा, या फिर वो कहाँ होगा and all that thing. And trust me, don't update anyone कि you are going out in this way. Let's see, right? Just let's see what happens if you are just quitting this all just for a sudden, just for a while, for 5 days, 3 days, whatever comfortable to you. So this will look like irritating, but you have to control yourself and let it be whatever the text is, whatever the Instagram message is, because you don't even know that is there actually a person who is texting you or there's a robot, right? Today is a very fast world. I have experienced this. So this was the second thing. Third day you will be tried to stop. This is more of a funny thing. I've been provoked by my sister and my mom that क्या ये क्या ऐसे फालतू चीज़ें कर रहे हो, all that kind of shit, because it is kind of a barrier, generally जब आप कुछ बोलते तो मैं ये करने वाला, so your friend will be like हाँ करो, weight loss and fat loss, डाइट पे हो, ये हो वो हो, तो उस टाइप की चीज़ें, that's very stupid kind of thing which I think everyone can tackle. You will be tried to stop. Fourth, you may feel like irritated, or you if you are an Insta and Facebook person, right? That's where the category falls कि जो बहुत ज़्यादा जॉब करते हैं या बहुत ज़्यादा Instagram Facebook पे ही उनका काम है, so उन्हें तो पहली बात स्टॉप ऐसे नहीं करना है, that's a different thing. I don't know how they can manage, but I think they should try if it is possible. But yeah, if you are an Insta person, WhatsApp person, other than your work, you spend a lot of time on Instagram and Facebook checking out memes, checking out text, checking out messages, and lot more things. Stupidly just getting into the screen without any reason. Also, you are just into the screen. So that's a very stupid thing. उसके बाद अगर आप ऐसे stop करते हो तो you will feel very 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 irritated, like something is wrong happening to you, or the world is going to the end for you. You are feeling like lost in a dark room. That's a different thing which I think you should try if it is possible for you. It's needed, especially if you are looking for productivity. It is needed if you are looking for productivity. Yeah. Yeah. This was very important. I was also very confused about how the productivity happens to people, right? So this is for very short. There are 24 hours in your hand. There are 24 hours, and this is for everyone, right? If you want to add something productive in your life, so that is supposed to be in this 24 hours only. So you have to cut off something. So that is where the point begins. You have to cut the screen time. You should also check your screen time if you are stopping this. ये आप अपना कोई ऐप डाउनलोड करके ट्राई कर सकते हो, या आप कुछ भी एक आई थिंक ऐप इज़ अ वेरी वेरी नाइस आइडिया इफ़ यू कैन पॉसिबली डू दैट, कि आप एक ऐप डाउनलोड करो, नाउ चेक योर स्क्रीन टाइम, एंड आफ्टर दैट व्हेन एवर यू आर ओपनिंग योर इंस्टाग्राम बहुत टाइम के बाद, 5 दिन के बाद, देन चेक योर स्क्रीन टाइम. सो दिस हैपन्स. सो इफ यू आर लुकिंग फॉर एनी प्रोडक्टिव आवर, जस्ट गो and switch this thing. Just do this thing. You will find a lot of space in your life to start with productivity thing, and that's what definitely happening to all of us because we are all in a lockdown. So lockdown में आने के बाद things happened like this already, and now if you want to create more space, stop all these shit around you which you are doing on WhatsApp, Instagram, Facebook if it is not productive enough, right? I'm not asking you to stop if you are studying on Instagram, if you are studying on Facebook, if you are learning things on Facebook and Instagram. That is fine. That is totally fine for you. You should go on. But if you are just, what I'm talking about, if it is not making any sense to you, you should stop this. So these were the 5 things, and now let's come to the conclusions, what I felt after these 5 days. And that is the most interesting thing, trust me. Firstly, you will feel very light on information, and that's what I told you. जब आप इतनी सारी चीज़ें कट ऑफ कर देते हो, when you stop all these things for a very long time, so this is just like explosion just stopped. Explosion of information. आपकी बहुत सारी information एक साथ रोक दिया आपने, right? This is very amazing because it's like पानी भरने के बाद बाल्टी रोक देना, बंद कर देना, टोटी बंद कर देना. That's obvious कि अब पानी नहीं भरेगा. So that is what happens to you. You are just flooded with information already. Let me tell you one thing. A mess of information, even if it is productive, this is also very very dangerous, right? Even if you are studying lot of things, you may end up being a prodigy or a very intellectual kind of a person, but that is going to eat you up because there will be a lot of chaos into your head. You will be very irritated somehow. So I think you should definitely give a break and just practice that thing of silence. So that was thing. And it is very important when you will see how much time you have, track your screen time. That's what I told you, and that's what I think everyone should try. कि आप अपना screen time को जब capture करोगे कि इतना time was there which I was spending on YouTube, Insta and Facebook and all that. So I think all these things has to be there. You will find the productivity, you will find that thing in your own hand. So that is what you should try. Track your time. And I think you'll be surprised कि आपके पास अब lockdown firstly, दूसरी चीज़ you just tried this, now you are not on the screen for this long time, definitely you're having a lot more thing, right? So these were the 2 things. Thirdly, now what happened when I opened my Instagram and Facebook after a very long time? Firstly, I was very interested to know who are the people who are going to text me in these 5 days, who are the people जिनके messages आ सकते हैं and all that. Yeah, exactly, there were a lot of messages, but it was not that big, and this will vary in that person to person thing, that if you are a very interactive person, people get used to interact to you generally. बहुत सारे लोगों से बात होती है, they will definitely feel like वहाँ क्या हो रहा है, कैसे गया, कुछ भी हो गया, that thing. But I was not that active person, but yeah, there is no that thing ki you will be like, oh, what happened. There is no such attention kind of thing. You will be called by the people if it is very urgent. If it is not happening, then that's fine. That's like, it is your time, you should utilize it without even thinking कि वहाँ से क्यों कॉल नहीं आ रहा है, क्यों नहीं आ रहा. Because definitely if it is urgent, they'll call you and they'll ask you whatever the happening, what's the reason and all that. I have texted you, anything. If it is important, they'll call you. So don't get frustrated, irritated or impatient to know कि messages क्या होंगे and all that. So that was the thing which I realized. Second, likes, notifications. जब मैंने अपना Instagram खोला, again this started, that what I told you, this likes and notifications, friend requests and all that shit which you scroll and you keep scrolling and thing goes on which never stops. And I just started to feel that mess into my head, and that mess was already very controlled, right? So वो already बहुत controlled थी, but it just subconsciously happens to you. You will not realize it. It will happen subconsciously. Like the energy breakdown will happen. Again, that information, the chaos, the Insta post, the likes, the comments and all that just floods up again in front of you, and you feel like lost in that wonder. So these were the things. Now let's talk about what you can do. I have a few things, like I have these 5 things which you can try, and the video is quite long, and I hope if anyone who just watches it is going to just get a lot more information, because it is a very interesting thing. I'm again telling you can wrap your pendings. This is what you can do. You can wrap your pendings, means you can check out your offline things, books, PDFs and lot informations, documents जो हम generally save करते हैं कि करें क्या, right? कि करें क्या, इसको सेव कर देते हैं, इसको सेव कर देते हैं, इसको अभी नहीं पढ़ेंगे, बाद में पढ़ेंगे. So you just keep on storing lot of things. So वो बहुत सारी store हो जाती हैं. Okay, fine. That was the first thing which you should do. Offline चीज़ों को explore करो, which you have saved for since very long कि भाई ये बाद में पढ़ेंगे, and we will be doing these things, someday, जब भी time मिलेगा. And I think today we have a lot of time, so you should be doing this. This was the first thing. You can start to do any positive act regularly. So I think you should try this positive act. By this word I mean you can start off with anything which is there, maybe exercising, maybe singing, maybe dancing, maybe watching anything productive on TV. Because TV पे बहुत सारे channels होते हैं, we don't get that time. And you can try to look for novels also. Anything which you find productive, you should start offline way में, without going on to internet and screen पे, mobile की screen पे. And even if you're going to screen, just go for some PDFs and all that what I told you कि जो आपने save कर रखी हैं, right? That's the thing. Read books, read novels, write your thoughts. That is, I think, very interesting thing. If you do this, you will get to know a lot of information about your own self, that yes, if you are a writer kind of a person, you will realize that yes, I am writing good, I am doing good, right? So it is very good thing. Keep your writings in a diary or anything, at least for these 3, 4, 5 days. Practice silence. Okay, this is the very hot point, very, very, very hot point. Practicing silence will give you a lot of things. Like it's a very, energy giving thing. It is a very energy giving act. Being into yoga, exercise and mindfulness, all these things which I have studied so far, this just gives me an idea that it is a very powerful act if you practice all these things. Like silence, especially silence, when you just cut off everything in this screen time. Whenever you feel like going to your WhatsApp, just go and sit idly in your room or just lie down on your bed and just relax your body completely. Just relax means get in a good posture and just relax, right? So there's the game begins. You will see a different thing in yourself. That is very energy creating kind of thing. Practicing silence. And go for a gardening kind of thing. Yeah, the last day, yesterday, it was the last day, and I got on my rooftop with my father to gardening and all. तो हमने बहुत सारी चीज़ें करी वहाँ पे, गमलों को हिलाना, जो कि finally ended up in a very bad thing, जो अच्छा नहीं था बिल्कुल भी. मतलब हमने कोशिश की थी अच्छा करने की, बट वो अच्छा हुआ नहीं था, and somehow we just spoiled the act. So that's a different thing. But yeah, I tried something and it was interesting. the expectations were not met, but yeah, you should go for a walk on terrace, you should go for a gardening kind of thing. At least just dig those soils and just put the soil inside out so that the plants can also get air and all. So these were my experiences which I experienced, and last I all told you that what you should do and what you should try. So the crisp and summary kind of thing is like, it's a very buzz and a very chaos around you when you are spending lot of time on your screens, on your Instagram, on your Facebook, and lot more informative things, even if it is useful. So it is very important to practice the silence, which people don't do. And definitely if you are a irritated person, so I think definitely you should try this. You will feel a very new self in yourself, and it will end up in a very beautiful thing. You will get to know your patience level and all that thing. So video has already gone very long. I hope you enjoyed that. If you enjoyed that, you can share it, you can comment and tell me if you practiced it, how it felt to you. And I think that's all which I have realized. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Keep watching, keep telling me how things are going, and I'll try to update it as much as I can. Informative wellness and emotional health, mental health, all kind of things whichever I can put. So let's see you in next video. Thank you so much for watching. Have a nice day.